What my plant-based toddler eat in a day. Hi everyone and welcome to the Tiny Kitchen. I'm Karin Gibson, certified dietitian from Sweden, and this is my little girl Tilda. Tilda is soon 19 months old and she's raised on a plant-based diet. Yeah, we can eat soon. And Tilda is plant-based and that's our lifestyle. I thought Tilda and I could show you an example how a typical day could look like in our house. And since it's early morning, I thought we'd start the day with pancakes, because pancakes is one of your favorite breakfasts, isn't it, Tilda? I've already prepped the pancake here, and when I make pancakes, I usually use either spelt flour, buckwheat flour, quinoa flour, or garbanzo bean flour, and I mix that with regular flour just to make the iron and protein content a little bit higher. And to make them really sweet and yummy, I often put in a banana in the mixture. And as I'm not using egg as a binder, being plant-based, chia seeds are a great solution. And in this pancake specifically, I've also tossed in some pumpkin spice because I know she really likes the cinnamon. And we usually start off the portions pretty small because you don't want to overwhelm a baby with like putting a lot of food on her plate. It's better to start small and then give her more if she wants to. We also make sure that she also gets either some fresh fruit or some berries with her meals. Because when we're serving iron-rich foods, we want to make sure that there is a source of vitamin C in the meal, because that really helps increase iron absorption. So, yeah, are you ready to start your pancakes? You like the strawberries and the blueberries? Maybe you want to have a fork and something to drink to. You can eat with your hands too. And the reason why the pancakes are pretty dark in its color is because I've used buckwheat flour in them. Tilda is used to the baby-led weaning approach, so she started very early on at around 6 months of age when we started solids with her. So she's used to eat with her hands, but she's also started with a fork and spoon. Was that good? Did you like it? You were hungry, right? And sometime between lunch and dinner, Tilda usually have a small snack. And since we're going to the park very soon, I'm just gonna bring her something very simple like a toast with some nut butter on. I usually bring some soy milk to that as well. And today I'm gonna use almond butter, but it could just be peanut butter or any type of nut or seed butter. So when using nut or seed butters, it's good to just think about not using a too thick layer because it can easily get stuck in baby's upper mouth. And since Tilda is now over 1.5 years old and have plenty of teeth in her mouth, I'm just gonna serve the toast as it is. When she was a baby, I tend to cut off the sides because they're a little bit harder to chew, but she can easily manage them now. What I do though is to put the toast in double because it makes her, hands less sticky if she's eating something like nut butter. And since we're going to the park, I'm just going to wrap it up with some aluminum foil and then bring the bottle with me. Yeah. So I'm back in the kitchen. It's been a few hours and Tilda has had some good play. But now it's time for snack. And one of the snacks I usually make for Tilda is a smoothie. And I usually make the smoothies or base them on either some fresh fruit or frozen berries or a bit of both. So today I was going to make the smoothie with apple and also frozen berries. And if I would not use any frozen berries at all, I would either put some ice in or potentially frozen banana, something that is cold, because that makes the smoothie a bit more tasty. And to get the fat content out of the smoothie, I usually put in either half an avocado or some nuts. So today I was going to put in some cashew nuts and some almonds. And as she's raised plant-based, I also like to think about her omega-3 content. And seeds like hemp seeds and flax seeds are very omega-3 rich. So I would like to toss in a few of those too. I never really measure what I put in a smoothie. I just kind of swing them together. But these are the types of ingredients I like to use. And yeah, as a sweetener in the smoothie, I tend to use either banana or dried apricots. Today I think we go for the banana. And my first liquid to go to is usually soy milk, so I'm also going to pour in some of that in here. And I actually forgot to say that Whole nuts are of course very rich in good fats and minerals and things, but they shouldn't be given to babies whole, but they're actually perfect to put in smoothies because they get fully ground, and in that way there's no choking risk at all. So let's start this. And when this smoothie is done, it will look something like this. Very smooth and really pretty pink color. And as you can see, it's pretty liquidy. So Tilda likes drinking this from a cup with a wide straw, like a smoothie. Sometimes though, I put some chia seeds in the smoothie, and chia seeds makes it really more solid. And that's a good way to do it if I want her to practice eating with a spoon instead from a bowl, so that will be a smoothie bowl. But today she get it in a cup with a wide straw, like that. So Tilda, your smoothie is ready. You want to have smoothie? Yeah! Come, you want to have smoothie? Look, it's ready for you. Hey, come, you're gonna sit in your chair. Hey, here. Here. You wanna have this? Was that yummy? I think so. It looks like it. I think smoothies are really great to give to babies because you can get so many different nuts and seeds, and like I said, even avocado. Sometimes even toss in leafy greens like kale or carrot or something together with fruit, and they usually end up really tasty and baby likes them, so it's a good way of getting concentrated energy and nutrients to baby. But I also think it's important aside of this to also give them pieces of real fruit and real berries and real vegetables, so they don't just rely on smoothies. So smoothies has a place in a baby's diet, but it shouldn't just be the only way they get fruit and vegetables. You want to have more? Is it already finished? No, you have some left. You have a little bit left. I also like drinking from steel cups or glass cups, preferably than plastic cups, but it's optional, whatever you like. So we'll soon be back again when it's time for lunch.
Mommy.
Should Mom try? That's good, thank you for sharing. So we're gonna have lunch together, and one of Tilda's favorite lunches are pasta with lentil bolognese. And as I'm a huge fan of batch cooking, I usually make sure that when I make it, that I also freeze down a couple of extra portions I have. So that's what I've done now, and it makes it so much easier, so I can just quickly defrost one and heat it up for her. So I'll pour it on here. And the lentils I make of lentils, of course, which is a really good staple and is a perfect replacement for meat because it's very high in protein, iron, but also zinc and other minerals. To make it really yummy, I also put in some tomato sauce, which also adds some extra vitamin C. And sometimes I put things like mushrooms or bell pepper, celeriac, whatever vegetables I'd like to have in it. But I usually season it with some Italian herbs, so it's got that kind of, thyme, oregano, tomato flavors. And then to all her meals, I like her to have some type of vegetable on the side. So today she's going to have regular green peas and some sweet corn. And I have used this or taken this from frozen packages because it also makes it really simple, and frozen vegetables last forever, so they're a really good backup when you run out of fresh produce. I just wanted to rinse them off in cold water so they're not too hot for her when she starts eating. So that's probably enough. And the last thing we're going to put on her meal before I serve it to her is vegan Parmesan cheese. And it's actually homemade, mixed between cashew nuts and hemp seeds and nutritional yeast. It's super easy to make. You just ground the three things together and it tastes basically like Parmesan cheese, and it's really yummy to have on pasta. Oops, that's probably good. She likes that. So. Are you ready for your meal, Tilda? Hey, want to have your lunch? So now we're back in the kitchen after a few hours in the park, and it's time for Tilda's last main meal of the day, so it's dinner time. And I'm going to serve her a bean burger, which I've made with also sweet potato and some mushrooms in it. And to that she's going to get some boiled carrots, some fresh kiwi, and also some avocado. She's a big avocado lover, so yeah, I tend to give her almost avocado every day because she loves it so much. You want to have some avocado, Tilda? So this is how her plate looks. And so the bean burger is made out of black beans or kidney beans, sometimes I use, and I mix it with sweet potato and mushrooms have in it because that makes it a really good flavor. I also have some garlic and onion in it too, some tomato puree. Yeah, just mix it all together, and I use chia seeds as a binder for a burger. And she's also getting some boiled carrots, some avocado, which you tend to love, and some fresh kiwi fruit. And I think it's good to always think about what I mentioned before, with vitamin C and the sort of iron-rich part. And the bean burger will be the item here that provides the iron, and the kiwi fruit will provide the vitamin C. So this is a really quick dinner because I actually made the burgers. I batch cook them, so I make maybe 5 or 6 burgers at the same time. In that way I can easily take out one from the refrigerator or the freezer when I need to. So I hope this video has given you an idea of what a plant-based toddler can eat in a day. And keep in mind that the day-to-day variations are very large, and this is nothing else than an example. And also, as I mentioned before, Tilda rarely finishes everything I put on a plate. Sometimes she eats only half of it, sometimes even just a quarter, but sometimes she wants seconds too, and that's all totally normal. And also remember that if you are still breastfeeding or giving a lot of formula to your baby, that's going to provide baby with a lot of energy and nutrients, which means they're of course going to eat less solids. Okay, I think this is it. I think she's done now. So I'll take her up and I'll say thank you so much for watching the Tiny Kitchen, and I hope to see you soon again.